This is my first time making an actual book video, which I'm really excited about because I love books and I am very new to the BookTube community. It's not really something I had explored until I actually came home from Christmas. Well, came home for Christmas. And yeah, I was like, I really like books, so why don't I, get involved in the BookTube community? I watch tons and tons of BookTube videos, especially book haul videos. I love book haul videos so much. So I figured why not start out my BookTube community interaction by doing one of my own. First of all, I'm going to do the books that I got for Christmas because I'm doing 2 Christmases with my parents. So these are the ones that I got from my mom and my stepdad. And then just books that I've acquired recently. So the first book that I got was Hyperbole and a Half by Ali Brosh. I follow her blog a lot, and so when I heard that she had a book out, I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, I need to read this. And it's really, really funny. It's got some posts from her blog, and they're like, they're all animated on here. They're all drawn out. And some of them are not from her blog, or just so far back from her blog, I guess, that I hadn't seen them yet. But they're really, it's really, really funny. I highly recommend this. If you like her blog, or if you just like really funny stories, then this is one that I highly recommend. The next book I got was Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, or Rowell. I hope I'm not butchering that. Yeah, so this book, I'm very excited about this book because I've heard such good things about this, especially because, yeah, she's the same author who did Fangirl, which I actually is one of the books that I had just acquired recently. And I finally read it, and I finished it. Oh my gosh, I love this book. It's so good. It's really funny. I really liked it. This will probably be one of the first books that I do a book talk about. So yeah, Eleanor and Park. I don't know if I already said this. I don't really know what it's about. I just heard it was good. And so I put it on my Christmas list and I got it. The last thing that I got book-wise for Christmas. Beautiful hardback copies of the entire trilogy. So pretty. It's Legend by Marie Lu. I had heard like nothing but good things about this. Everyone's like, oh, if you like the Hunger Games, read these. But I never got around to it. But I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and put this on my Christmas list. This was one of those things that I wasn't expecting to get. Because I got all of them, including a little booklet that's in there too. So yeah, so I got all 3 books by Marie Lu: Legend, Prodigy, and Champion. So those were all my Christmas books, at least from one side of the family. You're gonna have to wait and see what I get from the other side. The next few books, these are just ones that I picked up because I wanted books. So as you guys saw, I have Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I really gotta figure out how to say that. The next book that I got, I've heard so much about, is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I've heard quite a lot about this book. I don't have Never Fade yet, but I want to. Haven't even started reading this, but I've just heard it's really, really good. So the next book that I got was The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I didn't really know too much about this. Like, I had heard that it was a series, but I didn't really know too much about it until I saw the trailer for the movie, and I just thought, oh wow, that looks really cool. Let's get the book. So, first book of that. This next book I actually got kind of a long time ago, and by kind of a long time ago, I just mean months ago. This isn't really a new book haul, but it's one that I really want to talk about, and I'll probably do my very first book talk about this book. It's called Ignite by Erica Crouch. I went to high school and middle school, I think, with this author, and she's really, really nice, and she's awesome, and she wrote this really amazing book. It's a book about a demon named Pen, and she and her brother are like, you know, they're demons, and she is still trying to decide if she believes in everything that is going on in hell. And then she meets the Archangel Michael, who has returned after this crazy battle, and it's really, really good. So yeah, I'll probably do my very first book talk on this book because it's awesome, and I think everybody should read this book. So go get it. Go get this book. It's really cheap. I got it for like $10. Next book. I'm sorry that I keep getting books that I don't know anything about, but I haven't read them yet. This is Dash and the Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan. I've heard good things about this, and I really like David Levithan because he wrote Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, and I really liked the book as well as the movie, and so I was like, oh yeah, this looks good. It's a cute, short little book. It's like 260 pages. Short, easy read. Next book, Monument 14 by Emmy Laybourne. This book I'd started reading it, and then I got distracted by Fangirl. I got 41 pages in. Monument 14. It's about a group of young kids, basically in the middle of apocalypse. They're like hiding out in this grocery store, and it's kind of sort of like a what would you do situation where it's all these kids, 6 high school kids, 2 8th graders, and 6 little kids are all trapped in a superstore and have like pretty much just barged themselves in. Outside is like a crazy apocalyptic hailstorm, and it's just like what happens to these kids. It's really, really good so far. I've really enjoyed it. It's a little hard personally to relate to because, like, you know, the oldest kids I think are like 16-ish, and I'm 20, so it's getting more difficult to relate to these characters, especially when they focus on the younger kids. But it's really, really good, and I can't wait to get the next one. The next one is already out, I think. Yeah, it says it right there. Monument 14, Sky on Fire. I'm gonna have to finish this. The last book that I got, I am currently reading right now, and it is The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I have heard nothing but good things about this book, and it's really good so far. And actually, doesn't that girl kind of look like the back of me? I think it does. It's really good. It's about a girl it's about a 16-year-old girl who is trying to survive an alien invasion. There were 4 waves before. The first one was cutting out all of the power on Earth. The second, God, what was the second one? I don't even remember the second wave, but the third wave was this crazy virus that like wiped out all the people. The fourth wave was alien like hunters, and the fifth wave is the one that she is waiting for. And it's like like she's telling it from her perspective, and it's really good. I'm really enjoying it so far. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed my book haul. I will hopefully record my first book talk in a week, maybe. I should probably reread the book if I'm gonna do a book talk about it, which is fine. I think, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do my first book talk on Ignite by Erica Crouch, so I guess I better get reading and just reread it. So yeah, so I guess look forward to that, and I will hopefully see you guys next week.